Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Okay. You need to go potty?
No, come on.
Okay. Okay. Say, oh, it's so cold.
Hi, Papa.
Mom got me a coffee, so we're off to the doctor's appointment. Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. I think I'm gonna do a Monday in my life. It's Martin Luther King Day, so it's January 15th, I think. Yes, and I'm off work. My camera's bouncing around, and Cruz is out of daycare. I'm currently in the doctor's office's parking lot, and Cruz is with my mom this morning. My mom brought me coffee when she came to watch Cruz this morning. I actually tried the Grande Hazelnut Oat Milk Shaken Espresso, and I will say it's super good until I looked up the calories, and it's like 20 carbs, like 15 grams of sugar. So I'm thinking simple syrup is in this. I didn't really look. I was trying to find something kind of simple to send to her, and I wanted to try this new drink anyways. So I think if I took the simple syrup out, it would be a little better for me. Regardless, it was really good. It was a nice little treat. Happy Monday. We had a busy weekend, and we took Cruz to Monster Jam yesterday. We kind of stayed home a lot too, and like was productive, had a workout, kind of got stuff done around the house. But we also have a lot of to-do lists today that we didn't get done this past weekend that I would like to tackle today. Scott and I have yet to talk about like our goals and our plans. We want to take Cruz to a Supercross coming up. I think I want to try to take him to Dallas Supercross, Arlington or whatever, and make it like a riding trip, kind of fun trip, take a couple days off work. But that's at the end of February, so we need to get planning and rolling. I gotta find like a dog sitter and do all that. So that's on the to-do list today. I'd like to cook dinner, stay home tonight. It's freaking cold outside. This is probably the only time I'm getting out today. I need to go home and relieve my mom. She's there watching Cruz. She came at like 7:30 this morning. It's 9 o'clock now, but I planned on getting up, doing some cardio, and I did not get up. So I just got up at like 6:30. I got Scott off to work, Cruz's breakfast ready, and we just kind of got out the door. I actually was really late getting out the door and got myself ready, and I was like 5 minutes late out the door, but my mom got me coffee, so I was ready to rock. So happy Monday. I'm gonna do just a little fertility update. I feel like I haven't really opened up a lot in my like daily vlogs, weekly vlogs, and I don't really plan on doing the whole story through here because I just think it's a lot, and some people don't care to know all that, or don't want to, like, it's repetitive and their same journey, like they don't want to be listening to it and watching it, which is totally fine. But I figured I have had some people reach out to me. I was pretty open with Cruz's fertility journey on Instagram and stuff. I just felt like no one really talked about it, and now I feel like more people are talking about infertility and like all the things that come with it, which is really freaking cool. Just think it's really cool when people are okay with opening up about their journey, just because I feel like this topic is so taboo. And I kind of shared some stuff in my last like Monday vlog. I think I vlogged a whole Monday last week, or is that 2 weeks ago? I think that was last week. So I kind of like opened up and started crying because I feel kind of silly in a way sharing my journey, because it's not as bad as like some people out there. I watch a lot of infertility or like YouTubers that go through with this, and they do like IVF and like that process, and I understand that mine is not that serious, but at the same time it is a process, and some women go through this, and it's still emotions you have to deal with, and it's still not as fun as just having a baby, making a baby. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm mixed between sharing and not sharing, because I don't want to come off like Calli has it the worst, like that sucks, when I know I don't. I truly know I don't, and I'm blessed that this is the journey that we are able to do, to have another baby possibly, and that IVF is not really on the table right now. I'm very blessed for that and like thankful. I don't know, so I'm just gonna give an update if you care. Last Monday, I think, was the last time I updated on my normal vlogs, like I was saying, and we got the news that my follicles were not growing, so I was going to do a second round of letrozole. So I went in Friday, last Friday. They're kind of all mixing together. I feel like I've been to the doctor like 3 times a week in the last couple weeks. I went last Friday. Again, no follicle growth, so it was super disappointing. So I got prescribed another round of letrozole, so round 3. We had some issues with the pharmacy. Scott went to go pick it up Saturday. I ordered it Friday, and they're like, we cannot give this to you. You've picked up 3 in the last 3 weeks. And Scott had to like kind of explain to the pharmacy, like, this is what we're being told by our fertility clinic, and if you have to call them, please do, because there's nothing. I mean, they sent like 6 fills into the pharmacy. I think that's what they're called, fills. And so like they're there, but you're only supposed to take 1 fill a month, like 1 set of the medicine a month, and I'm taking 3 in the last like 2 weeks. So I can see why it looks suspicious. They finally like approved of it, gave it to Scott, so I started that again Saturday. Took Saturday, Sunday night. Again, same symptoms, just don't feel well. Headaches is the main massive symptom, and then stomach cramps and like bloating. Like I look so pregnant, and I'm not, obviously. So I did that. So then I came in this morning, 8:30, bright and early. My mom came to watch cruise. Scott is working. He doesn't get this holiday off. And I'm off work today, which thankfully, because this appointment took a little bit longer. And I went in, did the same thing. I did blood work last Friday. I forgot to mention that. I did blood work last Friday because they were thinking maybe I had ovulated already, which would basically end the process. I would have to start over and wait for my period, start all over. Again, TMI if no one cares about this, and I keep fidgeting with my hair. They called me Friday afternoon or Saturday morning, I can't remember, but turns out I had not ovulated, so continue the medicine. I came in this morning, and we do have follicle growth. I have about 10 on my left side and like 4 on my right side, but there's 3 total that are like big enough that could possibly do what needs to be done when I trigger shot and do the insemination. So now we're at a point where I have too many. Typically when they have 2 or 3, they always consult with the family, like, are you okay with possibly having twins and possibly having triplets? Scott and I have talked about it, and I'm like, I don't think we could afford it, but the chances of it actually grabbing all 2 or 3 is very, very slim. So the percentages of getting pregnant with IUI when you have infertility is like 13%. And then it's less than that to grab actually 2 or 3 for just IUI. I know IVF, it's a little bit bigger, like percentages, but follicle growth has to be around 20, she said like average of 18 to 21 to like do the trigger shot at home. I have one that is at 17, and then I have one that is at 11 and 13. So the possibility of 3 is very there, like it's there, and it's really scary if that is the possibility. But also they grow like 1 to 2, whatever the measurement is, a day. So she said if we did this, like we would have to trigger tonight, which is Monday, and possibly do IUI tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So I called Scott. We need husband permission, us to talk about it and approve of it. And she has to take it to the doctor. So Dr. Brabeck is the doctor at this office, and she has to approve. So she's gonna look at all of my past blood work, ultrasounds, even stuff with cruise, like what everything looked like, and just see if that chance was there previously. I don't really know what all they look at, but they check everything. And she's gonna either cancel the cycle or approve of it. So I'm kind of waiting on that phone call first. Scott's like, gather all that information. Scott wasn't able to come with me today, which he was like bummed. He's like, I really probably should have been there today then. We're basically gonna wait for Brabeck's phone call, wait to see what she says. If she approves of it, then I'm gonna take it back to Scott, and we need to talk about it and completely decide what we're gonna do. I feel like the chances are so slim that we should just do it, because when I did this with Cruz the second time, there was a 2 follicle chance. I had 2 pretty dominant follicles, and it only grabbed 1. Obviously I just had Cruz, so the chance was there, and now we have 3. I think that's the part that kind of scares me, that grabbing 2 is maybe higher because I have 3 follicles. I'm not really sure how I feel, but at the same time, I don't want this cycle to go to waste. Like, what if it doesn't work in general and I have to start all over? At least I know I tried this cycle and not just completely canceled and did it again. And then my other thought process is, what if we did this, we canceled this cycle, did it again next month, and we still have 3 follicles? Are we just gonna keep canceling it every time we have 3 follicles and keep taking this medicine that makes me feel like poop? I don't know. So that's where we are. I'm gonna head home, kind of think about it while I drive home. I'm sure Scott is pondering it, because when I called him, he goes, oh wow. He's a little shocked. So I don't know what's gonna happen. The cycle might be canceled, or we might just do the go ahead and do the IUI this week. I don't know, kind of just waiting to see what the doctor says. So that's a little update. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna put into my daily vlog, but I have people asking, and I feel like I want to be open with this, and sometimes like I don't. Like I said, I feel kind of silly sharing my journey because it's not that bad. But at the same time, someone might be going through IUI and feeling the way I feel and feel like they can't say anything or share how they feel because they feel stupid too, and they're not. So you're not stupid. If you feel these feels, feel them, you know? Feel the feels. And I'm probably gonna cry on my home because that's just what I do. I just release all my feelings. I don't cry often, so the fact that I'm probably gonna post that Monday vlog from last week crying, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually gonna be posted on the internet. I'm like having second thoughts. Scott's uploading it today, and then I gotta post it tonight, and I just don't know if that's actually gonna happen. But regardless, happy Monday. I'm gonna take you along today, my normal life. I'm gonna go home to my baby Cruz that I'm so lucky to have, and my mom, which I'm also so lucky to have. Let's go.
Oh, wow, that was bad.
Oh, you've been nestled in real nice. Granny help? Oh. Okay. You know what? You're not supposed to actually crash. My mom just left from watching Cruise, and obviously I'm home, but she got me these cute little towels that say "Be Mine" for Valentine's Day, the cute little bike, and then this oven mitt. So cute. So I keep forgetting Valentine's Day is coming up. I need to get Cruz like a Valentine's Day basket. I have a book downstairs that I used last year, so that's on my to-do list now, is making him a basket. And then she got me a wood cutting board. I was saying a couple vlogs back how I'm tired of using my plastic boards. One, I know they're not good for you, and two, I think I've had them so long, it's like cutting into the actual plastic, and I'm scared it's like getting into the foods that I'm like cutting. So I wanted a wood board, and this one is actually like perfect size. It's square, which I don't have one like that, and it's big, so I can cut all sorts of things. I have two currently, two plastic ones. One that's like this big, and then I have one that's really long. So I'm gonna throw them away and use just this. But I was asking her, I'm like, do you, what you do? I was asking if you like, I don't know what the word is, like marinate it in a sense to like make sure it is good to use. I don't know if you marinate it. I don't know if that's the right word. Should be treated with food approved oil before using. I'm gonna have to do that first. But she got this at IKEA. I never go to IKEA. It's just not my place. But they have really cool things. So I'm sure this was decent price. She wouldn't let me pay her, so I have no idea. But it's just a wood cutting board. So thank you, Mom. I got my sock on. This kid is always naked. Aren't you cold? Yeah. You guys already know I heated up pork teriyaki bowls. This is still from meal prep last week, so this is my last bowl. Really good still. I mixed it with, or topped it with cilantro and those crispy onions. It really makes it. This week I'm gonna make it with snap peas. I love snap peas, and I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I don't really love cucumber. Heated up Cruz's lunch. He just had a couple bites. And I can't get him to stop playing, but I just did some hamburger we had, veggie straws, bananas. He has an applesauce pack and some water. Just really, really easy. Kid is supposed to be asleep but keeps saying, "What happened?" and looking at the camera. He's reading a book. Just like you guys can assume, I'm gonna lay here and watch 2020 because I missed it on Friday and I don't have the laptop to edit. Scott has it, and because I can. It's my day off, and read this on the commercials instead of fast forwarding through the commercials. We're gonna do a little bit of both. Downstairs we go to play. Let's go. It's later on Monday the 15th, and I just got a call from my doctor's office. Doug is going to bark this whole time because we're downstairs and he can't see to get downstairs. So we've just been playing. He took a little hour-and-a-half nap. I see you, baby. Is there a car under there? Yeah. And now we're downstairs playing. Dad's on his way home. It is snowing again. I don't know if that's going to... It's too bright to see. There it goes. It's snowing. What? It's snowing outside. So we just got a call back from the doctor's office. And I explained this morning that now I have too many follicles. So they were going to run that by the actual doctor to see if she approves to move forward or if she recommends us canceling. Okay, my battery died. Basically, they recommend that we cancel this cycle. The risk is too high. My follicles are too high. I have too many. And even though the percentages are low for IUI and low for IUI twins or triplets, my follicles are just way too dominant for 3 of them. Yeah, to make it, to have them like recommend to move forward. So I called Scott after they let me know. They're like, you have until we close today to figure it out because we have to figure out what we're doing tonight. And Scott basically was like, I needed to hear what the doctor said, of course, but I think we have followed every recommendation that the doctor has given us. Why wouldn't we follow this one? Which I do agree with him. As hard as it is, we are canceling. I've already had my crying session before Cruz woke up, and I am sad / over it / not over it. I'm in a mood. Like, I don't want to cancel it. I like went too positively into this month thinking it was going to happen right off the bat because I've been pregnant before, and I thought, oh, my body will just remember and it will just do it. So I was a little too positive, and we have never had this issue come up in the last with Cruz. Like the last big crash. The last time I took letrozole for 6 months with Cruz, we've never had this issue to where I had to take letrozole 3 different times for 1 cycle. I think that my body is just trying to remember what to do. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But it's all a test run. We are going to handle this a tad different this time. I already have my instructions for like what to do next. So unfortunately, I am starting birth control again tonight. And I know, Dougie is just barking like crazy. Yeah. So I am going to be back on birth control as of tonight, which it's crazy to me that they use birth control anyways when it comes to like fertility stuff, but that is how they do it. It's like a controlled cycle is what they call it. So I take birth control until they tell me not to, and this time I'm going to go in for a ultrasound prior to starting letrozole. Typically they just prescribe letrozole and then you come in after letrozole to do an ultrasound, but they want to see where my follicles are. Since they didn't really progress like they should have taken 1 round of letrozole, I had to take 3 for it to get to where it's at, and now it's like overly done, so I can't even do the cycles. That I think is the most frustrating part, that we took 3 rounds. I felt like shit for the last 2 weeks, and I thought this was because I am going to be able to do an IUI, and now they're too far progressed to where I can't do one. So that's the part that's just really frustrating. That's just a little update. January is a no-go, maybe in February, so fingers crossed, staying positive, and I'm going to enjoy my night with my family. On a lighter note, could you imagine 4 of these things if we had triplets? I couldn't. I love you so much, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. You're okay?
Whoa. What? Let me just see, Daddy.
Really?
What? What doing?
You want to put it on blue? Good job. Okay, find blue.
What's that? What?
Oh, that's blue. You want that one?
What's that?
The blue team? Gonna eat my feelings a little bit tonight. Trying the duck pop tonight. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Let's go get this energy out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Stop. Get shake it booty, shake it booty, shake it booty, shake it. Woo! Shake it, shake it. Shake it booty, shake it booty, shake it, shake it booty, shake it booty. Stop. Shake it booty, shake it booty, shake it booty, shake it booty, shake it. Stop. Tickle the sleepy furry tummy. Touch the lamb's thick woolly coat. Oink, 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 oink. That's a pig.
What?
Pig? This is ridiculous.
What do you hate on me? I'm cleaning up the mess.
I can't believe it's actually pushing all that. If only it could lift it up into that bin. Taking a shower with Cruz and he threw a fit the whole shower. So Scott got him out, cuddled him, and loved on him. He really wanted daddy tonight, not mommy, which was fine. Scott got him all dressed, ready for bed. I went in and gave him a kiss goodnight, which he gave me one, and I needed that so bad today. He squeezed me, hugged me, gave me a kiss, and said he wanted daddy to read him a book. So that is what Scott is doing currently. It is 8:10. It's a little later than normal that we start shower and bath or in bedtime, but I'm assuming he's gonna have no school tomorrow. But he's extremely tired now, so I hope he goes to sleep pretty easily. So I'm already showered. I put my jammies back on. I can't be the only one that wears the same jammies a couple nights before I make them dirty, because you only wear them to sleep. So I have the same shirt on that I had this morning. If I vlogged, I can't even remember if I vlogged this morning. But I am getting ready for bed. I'm just doing my skincare. Gonna do my laser, take my probiotic and my allergy pill, and I already took my birth control. Like I explained earlier, I have to start birth control again. I took 2 pills tonight, and I have to take 2 pills tomorrow, and then get back to 1 a day until the end of the month. They also made me take a pregnancy test. They have to have a negative on file to start birth control, which I knew was going to be negative. They did an ultrasound today, so they would know if I was, and they would be where I am if I was. So I've been obsessed with my book I'm reading. I am reading Things We Never Got Over by Lucy something Score, and it's like a 3-book series, and it was started pretty slow, and I'm pretty obsessed with it now. So I'm either gonna do that. I might watch a little of my 2020. I had fallen asleep for like 20 minutes earlier when I watched it. So I'm probably gonna finish that and then read. That's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. There's more coming. I'm trying to vlog and post 2 times a week still, and I've been doing pretty good. So we're gonna keep it up.